Okay,
Good morning, everyone. How are
now
you?
there's sound.
Welcome to our live.
Okay, is there sound? Can people hear us? Please tell me there's sound. Okay. Garth is in. Hello, Garth. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Chris. Hello, California. Oh, you're gone. I gotta read here. I gotta finish setting up.
We're still setting up.
When did we go live?
What did you do?
I didn't push the button. It just decided to go on its own. Anyway, hi. I got to start my camera and get ready here. I'm not even
Yeah.
ready. Jeez.
We've been ready earlier, I guess. I don't know.
Golly, it's a good thing I wasn't running around with my underwear on. Okay, how's the sound? Can people hear us?
I can.
I think they can see us, so. Can you hear us? Anybody? Anybody hear us?
Nice.
Sound working? Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't have the sound plugged in yet. Nothing was turned on, so. Do. Hello, everybody. We're just booting up our equipment still. It's the slowest computer on Earth. Galaxy Tab 7. It's as old as me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live.
Hello. I apologize that we didn't realize we were on air for 2 minutes. Okay, hi. Turn that off. We can't have music on air, or we'll be copyright.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, folks, we're still setting up. This thing is still booting up. What's happening? I hear it's snowing in Calgary. You're going to get 10 centimeters of snow in Calgary. That's too bad. Oh, God. We're very nicely warm here. It's about 30 now. It's like 9 a.m. Nicely warm here.
Sorry.
It's about 30 now.
Sorry.
It's volume. That's all. It's a warm day here. And yeah, what else to tell you? It's been an interesting week. I can hear you. Yep, it's snowing. If you put on these shirts, it stops it from snowing. So everybody run to the mall, go into some cheesy menswear store and buy a shirt like this, and it'll stop snowing. I guarantee it.
There's someone like that.
I'm wearing this because it's nice and cool. Read your Bible. Yeah, I know, man. It's in a society that values, you know what, I was posting on Facebook today, on a site, on Facebook, and there was one of the usuals, The Independent. It's some rag I think out of England, I'm not sure, or the US, The Independent online. And they were all relating about how expensive the war was, and how expensive it was, and it cost so much money, and what are we gonna do? And I sat and I kind of had to giggle to myself, thinking, well, if that's all that matters to you, nobody talk about the lost lives, the infrastructure, the children being exposed to this mayhem and everything, but they talk about what it costs. And our society seems to have some kind of a fixation on what everything costs, even though it has no relation to their expenses day to day, war, financially, that is, as far as I can tell. I mean, unless you want to count the loss or the cost of things going up because of the supposed oil shortage and stuff like that, but I don't really buy into that either. I think that the people that own industry are just taking advantage of an excuse to jack up the prices, and so they do, So the people that own Walmart, the Walton clan, they're all billionaires for a reason, and it's not because they're selling Tupperware at cost. All right, I'll try and get my situation organized here. Finally, it booted up. 2003. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't wish that on you. I met a fellow one time who was a chef at a Flying J in Montana, and he had been shot. He had 7 holes in him, 7. And he said that's it. He said two or three tours he did, and that was enough for him. He was done. Yeah.
How much are electric
Unbelievable.
bikes?
Didn't work. It didn't work. Well, you have to close your eyes, Chris, you know. Where am I? My channel? Yeah.
Your-
View channel. Thank you. Still working on it. It's a slow process. Here I am.
Labra is more. Hello, he's asking you how much are electric bikes there.
Oh, golly, that depends on which one you want to buy. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really looked into electric bikes because there's been a lot of, there's been some new laws enacted that you cannot use electric bikes on main streets. On most streets, you're not allowed to use them because the top speed is pretty much 20 kilometers an hour, maybe 30 kilometers an hour, that's it. And you see people in these skinny little cars, they're basically half a golf cart wide, going down the road at 20K, and people are passing them at 80 kilometers an hour. There's no crash protection, there's nothing. And these people are driving these things, taking their lives into their own hands, and the authorities are finally saying no more to that. They don't like it. They don't like that. It's like jogging in a traffic lane, running in a traffic lane and expecting cars to go around you. Eventually, you're going to get killed. So, let's see. A free trip to Vietnam in 1970. Whoa. Yeah. I am lucky that I have never had to go and shoot at anybody yet, but I am here. And of course, if things get sideways, they will look to me and say, "Are you coming with us?" So that's a moment in time I don't wish to relish to face. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. Not when I can sit here right now and say I would do this or do this, but of course it's not reality. If the situation is real and it's in your face, you know, different, right? I mean, I can't imagine what it's like to be on your belly in the sand trying not to get shot. I can't imagine it.
Hello. Welcome back to our live. Welcome back.
Got no use for coal.
Welcome
2 tours. Yeah, I'll bet you've got a lot of things to say about the present thing. I think, well, I can't say what I think about what will save things. It would get me into trouble with for sure with YouTube and possibly with the authorities. So, you know, you can't be too public on a sounding board like this about your opinion about certain sensitive topics at certain times in history. So I'll just say that, you know, it's better that you go to the same extremes to not go to war as the extremes that you do to win a war. You must go to the same extremes to not start one. Anyway. Jesus is coming back soon. Yeah, they won't let me. And a lot of people have different opinions. So I will just say this. I do not have a poster up of a smiling Netanyahu on my wall in the bathroom. Let's just say I don't have that. And I'll leave it at that.
Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. La palabra is some more. Don't worry, Jesus is coming back soon.
Yeah.
For my opinion, I don't think he's coming very soon yet because I still have What's this? Not study, but I read from the Revelation book some signs of his coming. So I don't think it's the sign yet. But he's coming. God is coming, yes. Definitely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted to ask you guys about that, the trip video. I always get somebody in the comments saying, you know, what the hell's wrong with the sound? One person says, one week he says, I can't hear you. It's not loud enough. The sound isn't loud enough. And then the next week it's like, you got to fix the sound. It sounds terrible. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I bought these little guys, and they are inexpensive. You get a set of two with a receiver on the phone, and they're good units. They are supposed to be as good as the DJI ones, and they cost 10% as much as DJI mics cost. And they're really, really good as far as I know. I'm thinking maybe it's the tone of my voice that's not good. And I notice that when I'm listening to myself on the phone, it sounds fine. But when I'm listening through my sound bar on the TV, my voice sounds muddy. So I tried changing the settings on the mics to make it a little cleaner up top, to clean it up top, to make it sound a little peakier. But when I did that, the sound came out sounding distorted. So I don't know what to do, man.
Gert Revel said, as a chef, I love the way your kitchen is set up. Really, thank you.
You're going to love today then.
This is the only way I can set up the kitchen because it's very small. But yes, thank you.
Asley is going to make lunch.
Yeah, not lunch.
Or
I'm going to make
break.
snacks.
Snacks.
So I'll make a cheese sticks. I will wrap it with this. This is lumpia wrapper. Okay.
Lumpia.
Yeah. And then I will wrap these two cheese sticks, and then I will make mango smoothies today. That's why we are here.
Yeah, when she's making the smoothies, you'll have to do this because the blender is loud. The blender will be loud, but it will only be for, like 20 seconds or something. Drinking cup of coffee black. Good. Good morning, Broken Panay. I am Broken Panay as well. Well, I'm broke. I would love to be Panay, but I'm not. But I would like to be.
Welcome, Buken Danopinay. Welcome to our live stream.
Like your hat rack. Hat rack? Where is my hat rack? It's in the bedroom.
What hat rack?
I don't see a hat rack. Maybe my head. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's, what hat rack? Do we have a hat rack?
What is hat rack?
Hat rack is these, where you hang multiple hats. It's like in the bedroom. I have a hat rack in the bedroom, but anyway. Let's see, I have guava paste and cream cheese, thinking of making it into a lumpia. Guava paste and cream cheese, what do you think of that for lumpia?
Guava paste, wait.
The picture behind Asley.
Alay.
Oh, that's,
I'm thinking of making
you mean that?
guava paste.
You mean that? That's pots.
Oh, pots.
Pots.
Yeah, it's from Baguio City.
Good morning, Hometone. We're waiting we have one client here. One guy who's been trying to catch our live for weeks now. He hasn't been able to successfully do it. I sent him a message this morning saying we're live in 55 minutes. I hope he sees the message and comes to see us.
Hello, Cole. Welcome to our live.
I explained to him how he gets to the live, how you go to our page and it shows the live there. But I don't know if he's seen it or not, but I don't see him here yet. Hello, Eloko. Thank you very much, sir, and we appreciate the donation from last week. We have not forgotten it. Thank you, people.
Thank you.
We do not forget these things. If everybody would please to remember to click like before we're done today, click that like button so we can get this thing exposed to more and more people and grow the channel, and you know the rest of the story
Sorry, folks.
and all of that. 100 Islands in Pangasinan. No,
Pangasinan. Yeah.
no,
Never been there po.
we will go. Do you guys go swimming at the swimming hole yet? Yeah, we got the video. I have not. Well, I have. Like last week when I lost this, it flew to make the video, right? And it flew away. And then it just kept flying away. And I'm sitting here with the controls in my hands going, come back, you come back. So I hit the emergency return and it turned around to come straight back to me and flew straight into a tree, crashed on the ground across the creek. Now I've got this controller and my cell phone in my hand, and I've got to get across the creek to find the drone. And the long story short is I got stuck in the mud. I couldn't go. The local kids, they all went and they found my drone and they brought it back to me. And I gave them a little bit of cassiola and some rice and some Coca-Colas for being such good guys and going over there and finding it for me.
Nice.
And long story short, everything worked out well. But now I don't trust this thing. It'll fly away on me. And I bought it 2 years ago, and I use it rarely on my videos, but now I have even less reason to use it. It just flies away. He has a Neo too. Yeah, they're fun until they leave. Lapa Brizamore. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Lapa Braesamor. Lapa Braesamor.
Asley knows it. It's Tagalog, I would assume.
No, it's not Tagalog. It's Spanish.
Ah.
Lapa Braesamor.
One of the
Amore.
letters got stuck. Yeah, I don't, it said, I looked at after I got it back, I looked at the history on it. And apparently it was flying along fine. It had signal, and my signal just went dunk to zero and flatlined at zero. And then after it crashed, the signal popped back up, reconnected. So I'm thinking I may have flown it through what do they call it? A microwave. I may have flown it inadvertently into a microwave transmission. If you get unlucky and you hit a microwave transmission, it can and very often will muck up your signal to the point that you lose connection. So I'm guessing that's what happened. There are microwave towers around here, and I might have flown right through a signal, going from one tower to another. It's a small area with a very powerful radio signal, and if anything flies in there, it loses connection. So. And that happened to me, I think. Otherwise, it's never given me trouble, except that day. Had a similar experience when I saw it fly away. I thought, I'm never going to find it. Yeah. You learn real quick to use those things on your remote called Find My Drone. And then you just follow the signal, right? To where the drone is. When mine crashed, it hit the ground, it stopped moving. And it stopped moving, and it said that there was something interfering with the rotors so it couldn't fly. So the grass or twig got up in the rotor so I couldn't take off again. So after a couple of minutes, I noticed that it said it was ready to fly. So I pushed the ready to fly button, and again it said it couldn't, the angle of attack, it wasn't on flat ground, so it couldn't take off. So the kids finally found it, and they brought it to me. So it was all right. The kids are amazed by this drone, just pew, pew, boom. They just loved the drone, man. Never saw anything like it. They loved it. Jesus is the word and he is love. Well, I wish he would get into the ear of certain people. 2 devices. That's good in case I blow up. So you'll see us both on both devices. I can't see that. Left behind. The 2 of you are a magnificent couple. I can see why you share love. Oh, thank you, Left Behind. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's good. I mean, we've had our moments where we are negotiating the societal differences and value system differences that we have and coming to a middle ground and understanding each other's position while learning about cultural differences that make us think and value things in a different way, and we adapt to each other's viewpoints and we find a middle ground, and it's fine. 99% of the time, we don't have any major issues. I mean, if I was living in Canada, if I'd have gone through my divorce and I found another woman in Canada, I have no doubt that things would not be going well. I mean, only in my case, I'm not talking for other men, but
Yeah.
I just don't get along with most of the values in Western society. I'm not interested in money. I don't have the drive to get rich. I have the drive to do things, see things, experience things. I have no interest in flogging my body for money to buy stuff, which is going to wear out and break and have to be replaced over and over and over. While I sit and I start to gain weight, or my health goes bad, or my nervous system is stressed to the max because of the job I've got that enables me to have all of these things. I have no use for it. I got no use. The Ganda couple.
Thank you.
Hello, Lefty. Hello, Lefty. Yep.
Hello, left behind, and
Yeah, I think so.
Robert Bode. Welcome to our live. Thank you very much.
Oh, Robert Bone sent $5.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, Robert.
much.
We are well.
Appreciate our
Asley will get a little closer to her house. Thank you. We appreciate the donations, fellas.
yeah.
But all you really got to do is just click that like button so it'll carry us
And the
on.
love and the heart or like.
Put your PayPal. No, I don't want to use PayPal. I have trouble with PayPal. I tried to set it up and I couldn't get it done. And I know YouTube takes too much. I have, if you look in the description of the channel on the main page, you scroll down, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link, and they take very little. So if you guys want to donate and you want to avoid the expense of filling the pockets of our platform providers, you can go to the main channel page and hit description, and at the bottom of the description is a link for the channel, for Asley's channel, and there's a Buy Me a Coffee link there. So if you want to do that, I think it's still active. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it in a while. So, yeah, I don't have a PayPal. I tried to set up a PayPal. It was just a freaking nightmare. Yeah, we did vote in Trudeau. Well, you know, we voted in, I'm not going to say we. I'm going to say the only reason that the Liberals are still in power is because they brought in a whole bunch of people to Canada. They let Vancouver do what they want regarding foreign money coming in to be laundered through housing, through flipping houses. That's a fact. The banks are all involved in it, and they all kind of, look the other way and hold their nose about doing it, but they make a lot of money from it, so they let it happen. The government doesn't touch them either, unless they're stupid, like the TD Bank, I think it was, got caught red-handed being dumb about it. And they paid the several $billion fine like it was nothing, and were happy to do it without an argument. And then they went right back to doing it again. Just that's how much money's involved in it. Anyway, yeah, it's too bad that we voted in the little devil that sat on Trudeau's shoulder and told him policy, this is policy, this is policy, was Carney. And then they voted in Carney. So the man whose shoulder he stood on disappeared, and Carney just sat there floating with his little devil wings going, trust me, trust me. And certain Canadian voters trusted him in Quebec, in a certain calling area of Toronto, and in Greater Vancouver. That's all you need to win the election, those 3 areas. Yeah. We have everything in common. The parties understand divide and conquer. That's all they care about. Divide and conquer. I want to thank you again, Robert Bone, for that donation. Very kind. Thank you.
Cheese stick.
Oh. Okay. PayPal Canada is a ripoff. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't make it work. It wouldn't work. I can't remember why. It had something to do with setting up the account with my bank, and it wouldn't work from here. Maybe it will work in Canada, but from the Philippines, my bank didn't allow it probably because I'm setting it up through my bank account and I'm offshore with an IP address in the Middle East, or not the Middle East, in Asia. So it probably saw it as possibly a scam attempt, and they cut it. The bank disallowed it, so. Let's see, Australia, Chinese are buying like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, Chinese are doing it in Vancouver. They're doing it in Toronto. They're doing it everywhere they can do it. There's people in China that want to convert the yuan to a more mainstream currency like US dollar or Canadian dollars or Aussie dollars or British dollars or European euro. And they want to do that so that the money can be held in offshore accounts without being connected to China. So they take their Chinese money, yuan, and they deposit it into a Canadian bank account, and then they buy a house with it, and then it's converted to Canadian and sold. The house is bought, and then they hold the house for a year, flip it, make another $250,000, and they're still in Canadian coin. And all the dirty money, or the Chinese yuan, it's disappeared. It's now Canadian money. And they're doing it for that reason. They want to get out of China, and they need money here. Maybe, I don't know what the deal is exactly, but I know it's not good for us. What's this one?
Hello, Andre Saragoku.
I just smashed my first hard drive. Left it all around.
Goroiko. Welcome to our live. Yoo-hoo!
Before I recycle it. Yeah, I would do that. Smash it or plug your hard drive into 120 volts, and that'll do it. In Canada, politics, trust me, equals, yeah. Exactly, Bruce. I don't really care. I want an EV car and it's Chinese, so be it. Whatever is the best value. Okay, lefty all around. Are you in the Philippines? If you are, okay. BYD, there is a small one called, I can't remember the name of it. There is a small Chinese-made car. It'll go 80 kilometers an hour all day. It's got like a 200-kilometer range. It's a little two-door coupe about the size of a Austin Mini. It's a little tiny thing, but it's totally legal. It's an actual car made by a Chinese manufacturer, and it actually has a pretty good reputation. It's a pretty good little car. It's actually pretty good. And they sell for about what was it, 550,000 pesos up to 750,000, depending on trim level, long battery range, shorter battery range, that sort of thing, which battery you want. But they start at 550,000, so that's 10,000 bucks American, something like that, or not even 10,000. It's like 9,300 American for this new electric car that's legal here, legal. Andre, hello. There's Andre.
Yeah. Yahoo! Oh, I saw electric car with solar at the roof. Yeah. I saw a car with a solar on its.
On the roof, yeah, but that's not enough to maintain the batteries, babe. You can have solar panels on the roof, but it's not enough to keep it charged. It helps, but the solar is like 500 watts on a roof panel, maybe 500 watts at best on a sunny day, pointed towards the sun, and 500 watts at 12 volts is, what is that, 6 amps an hour or something, and you've got a very large battery to charge, so it would take like a week of being parked to charge the battery up. Something like that. BYD stands for Build Your Dreams. BYD is starting to get popular here in the Philippines. A lot of people are buying BYD cars. You see them in the mall, inside the mall all the time. There's a setup, the nice little green AstroTurf, and they'll have, 3 or 4 models lined up, or at least one sitting there, an SUV typically, to everybody can crawl through and check out and look at. And they're at the mall here all the time now. So yeah, they're very aggressively pushing BYD products in the Philippines, yeah. My concern would be, how do you charge it when it's such an unreliable electrical grid? Depending on where you are, it could be okay. Like if you're in Manila, right downtown Manila, it's fine. You can get 240 current, no problem all day. But if you're out here in the middle of nowhere, we had we had problems with electricity in our apartment. We couldn't figure out what was wrong. The fans were slowing down, and we thought the fan motors were dying and stuff, and things were just kind of not working right. And we were wondering why we kept blowing LED bulbs, kept blowing, and like, what's going on? And then we found out that somebody had tested the line in the village here, and the voltage was not 220. The voltage was all the way down into the 170 volt range, because it was so far to a step-down transformer. The distance from the transformer to the village was so far, and there were so many people drawing off that thing that it couldn't service the village right. So we were all getting about 170 volts, not 220. So they put in another one besides that one, and now everything's fine. It was boom, all of a sudden the fans were howling and the lights were working right and everything was great. Just, it was that bad. No, we're not in Mindanao. We're on Luzon, Big Island, Luzon. We're just about 85 kilometers south of Manila. San Pablo, Laguna.
Welcome,
you all around.
Altwin. Welcome, Altwin Monroe, to our live stream.
Garth, helmet laws depends on where you are. Where we are, nobody wears a helmet, really. Most of the local people here don't wear a helmet. If you're in Manila, it's strictly enforced. If you go into the big cities, or in a city period, like even San Pablo, just up the road from us, it is strictly enforced. But if you're out here in the provinces somewhere, you don't even see a policeman, never mind, enforcement. So nobody worries about it. You got motorbikes running around at night with no headlight, no taillight, no helmet. They're running down the provincial highway at 80 kilometers an hour in the dark. What are you going to do?
Yeah, but if the policemen implement the law about the helmet, they will find the driver, like if they don't have helmet, like 1,500 to 10,000 pesos.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a good little fine. Making sure I have save enough backup when I move to the Philippines. Okay. Lefty all around. When you move here, how much money do you plan on coming here with? It all depends on the lifestyle you want. That determines, I'll move to the other seat, Bay, or are you gonna cook now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the other seat so you guys can see Asley cooking when she starts.
I'm gonna cook, what's this? Cheese sticks, and then I'll make a mango smoothie.
Yeah, okay,
Okay?
okay.
Okay.
You want a phone over there or anything? Yeah, don't push the seat in, I'll need that one. So, it depends on how much you're coming with. Lefty all around, how much money are you planning on bringing? Like how much money do you feel you're gonna have per month to live here? How much do you think you'll have a month? That's the biggest question. I'm just gonna move here so you guys can, watch Asley while she's chefing. I would say, like, when I came here the first time, I needed $2,000 a month on average because I was buying everything we needed in the house. I had to buy furniture. I had to buy clothing racks. I had to buy furniture, the couches, the chairs. I had to buy everything. We needed to get everything in here. We had nothing, really. We had some stuff from her house, but we did not have enough stuff. So we had to buy everything, the bed, the couches, everything had to be bought. And, yeah, that cost me $20,000 Canadian for 9 months staying here.
Because my bed is single.
Yeah, her bed is nera. So yeah, it's, once you get your furniture and everything in place and you've got yourself set up, then you probably can get by. If you're frugal, you're not a big party man, you don't need to drink and smoke and be merry, you can probably live here quite nicely on 1,000 to 1,500 Canadian a month. Anything above $2,000 a month, if you can swing that, you probably don't have to worry about anything. You'll be fine. As things are presently. I can't speak for inflation in the future, but at this time, $2,000 a month is plenty to live here, plenty. And I mean, there are a lot of guys that live here on $500 a month. Him and his girl, and they have a little hut in the mountains somewhere, and they have a garden, and they're very earth-oriented. They don't need flashy stuff. They don't have expensive nothing. They don't have a big TV. They don't have a TV at all. Probably they have nothing. One phone, maybe, that's it. And they live on $500 a month and do it quite well. But if you're typical Westerner, you're going to need a couple of grand to do it the way you want to do it. What is my opinion on the Alberta secessionist vote in October? Ooh. Well, I'm probably going to abstain for reasons that I won't be there for the benefit or the for what happens next. I can't really vote for something that I won't be involved in after the fact. So I probably will abstain from voting, because if I'm retiring here, what happens in Alberta isn't going to be as important to me, and therefore I don't really feel the authority in me to vote on the subject, because I won't be there to deal with the aftermath or benefit from the results of the aftermath in either case. So I don't feel morally that I should vote on that one, because I won't be there after, you know? I shouldn't affect a vote on something that I will not have anything to do with after the fact. I don't want to do damage or anything. I don't want to cross that without knowing, without being involved after the fact. It's not fair, right? So I will have free rent, just pay bills, so all will be good. Okay, well, that's okay, Lefty, as long as that situation remains. Remember, you just have some money in a fund, a goodbye, a takeoff fund. Have some money tucked away for a rainy day in case you got a blitz, in case you got to bug out, in case your relationship fails. If you got to go, you better have $3,000 to $5,000 tucked away somewhere. You may need to buy an airfare instantly, and it won't be cheap back to Canada. So have $3,000 tucked away all the time, Canadian. Medical emergencies as well, things like that. Working, making sure I have enough money, okay? The vote in Alberta is just whether to get enough votes to actually do a referendum on succession. Yeah, well, I think that we should be allowed to have the right to vote. So in that case, I probably would vote for it, just so that people do have the right to actually make the decision. If you have more power to control your future by simply voting for it, then I suggest you vote for it. They will not give it to you. You may have to take it. So yeah, I would probably vote yes for the right to vote for it, but I would not get involved in the actual successionist vote itself. I don't think so. Hello from Kalinga, Luzon. Hello, Big Al. How you doing, buddy? What are they voting about? Alberta is voting about leaving Canada and becoming its own nation. That's what they're voting about, because Canada pays billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars to our nation's capital, and the nation's capital in return treats Alberta like an ugly stepsister. So they don't want to be dealing with that anymore. During the pandemic, I sent my fiance budgets to build us a small house, fully furnished, and buy a car before I came. It took 3 years, now married and lived here 3 years. Oh, very good idea. Asley and I were talking about that. Maybe if I stayed in Canada for a year or a year and a half and then moved here once my pension was set up. And I'm like, I don't know if I can handle Canada for a year and a half anymore. I don't think I could handle it. I don't think I could do it, man. There's so much stress in Canada on people right now. There's so much stress. It's like there's this constant low-level hum, and it penetrates every person and everything in Alberta and in Canadian life. This low-level level of stress that everyone's under. Like, I'm going to make a video soon about how badly we're getting screwed in Canada about what things cost compared to here. And I know some guys are going to say, you have to compare quality. And I know some guys are going to say, well, you're living in the Philippines and people there make $6 a day or $8 or $10 a day. That's why it's so much cheaper there. You can't compare it like that. And I'm not comparing it. I'm saying if you're going to get a pension that is not sufficient to survive in Canada, there are options, and I'm going to show why these things are cheaper here. Well, not why, but that they are cheaper here. So if you're only going to get a $1,600, $1,800 a month pension, you have options, right? And I'll show them what it costs to insure a car here, and I'll show them what it costs to buy steak here, how much ground beef costs, things that a guy from the West wants to buy, to eat while he's here, and what it costs to drive a car while you're here. How much does gasoline cost? A lot. Gasoline costs a lot here. It's the same price as Canada, pretty much. In my mind, you must have a monthly income to live here. Yeah, you do. Unless you got a big bag of money in investments and you're living off the dividends or something, yeah, you need a source of month-to-month income. Let's see. You must have a monthly income to live. Yes. Stress everywhere nowadays. Yeah, it's big time. They just can't turn on the news or do anything without stressing people out. I don't understand that. Like, God, I don't know. I can't deal with that society anymore. I can't. Like, I mean, unless you guys get out of the fucking forest, you can't see it for what it is. Like, it's like living in a forest full of tentacles that grab you and squeeze you and hinder your movement and hinder your mood and scare the hell out of you all the time. Always a newscast. Oh my God, this, and oh my goodness, that. And then you come to the Philippines, and anybody that is here can contribute to this in text and say, well, yeah, this is what it's like here. There is no stress here. Compared to Canada, there's no stress here. None. Not for the average guy, no. Hello, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Nova. How are you doing? How you doing, Nova? Nova's a friend of Ashley's. She's a very nice lady. Very cute, nice lady. Let's see. Bruce is there, so say hello, Bruce. Oh, the noise starts. Here we go. That's stress.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
That sounds like that sounds like living in Canada. Jeez. Yeah, that's the sound of living in Canada. Yeah, okay. Garth, how did Spain influence's 300-year rule in America? It's 100. Yeah. Yep. How hot is it today? 6 degrees. 6 in the Fraser Valley. 6 degrees well, it's almost April. It should be like 10, 12 degrees down there. Wow, that's chilly for the Fraser Valley. Papa John in BC. Nova is good. Big Al in the Philippines. Diesel 128 pesos. Gas 114. Rationing is beginning. Yeah, it's less here. Gas is around 100. Diesel's about 114, I think, in where we are. But like it's late to go up here, but then it goes boom.
That's fine.
It's the thing called a TV. Yeah. The only thing I do on the TV is watch YouTube videos. So I tried seeing if I could get some servers, backdoor servers, to get me American broadcasting here, so I could watch some old TV, right? But I found that because I'm in the Philippines, most of the apps will not work here. They work in the US. It's funny, but yeah, they won't work here. So I can't make anything go without paying. And it's much cheaper to have Netflix here. It's like $15 for the top package, $15 Canadian. $10.50 US for the top package here. That's the 4K package. So it's much cheaper here than in the US, of course. Papa John, okay. My wife and I are watching. Can you look into the camera and say, Karen, move to the Philippines? She said, Karen, move to the Philippines. It's in your best interest. Imagine the tans, the walks on the beach. Imagine the smoothies with tequila in it that you can sip on while you're walking on a sandy shore at sunset. Imagine. Or stay in Canada and complain about slipping on the sidewalk when you go out to get the mail. There you go. How's that? You rock there, brother. Yeah, Asley is
Her name
making.
is Karen. Karen, move
Yeah.
to the Philippines. We'll make a smoothie.
Oh yeah, smoothies are. I move. Okay. Okay. That is love. That is a fresh mango made into a smoothie with ice in a blender. Oh my. Oh, it's plugged. Oh, good, babe. Thank you. That's delicious. Yeah. Big Al's wife, she likes your outfit.
Thank you.
Yeah, Asley has a lot of traditional dresses that she likes to wear. They're cool. They breathe so you don't get hot. You don't cook.
But I almost burned.
Oh, they're a little singed, all right. That's okay. It's all right. That's all right. I'll let them cool off. They're probably hot.
Oh yeah, it's hot. Bruce.
Cucumber, avocado, pineapple, blueberry, carrot.
Bruce likes banana.
Yeah, they are yummy, Nova. I have a lemonade I made earlier. Yeah, this is my favorite thing in the world. I will drink this anytime, anywhere I can get it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. DJ Crypto. Hello, DJ.
Hello, DJ Crypto. Thank you so much.
I will answer him. Thank you, DJ. Replying. Okay, I'll do this.
Excuse me.
Hand off. Okay. Yes, I have a date set up to return to Canada. I bought the tickets before all of this nonsense in the Middle East started, because when that started to happen, I knew when that was going to start that there was going to be all kinds of with the cost of everything going up, and I was not wrong. My airfare to Canada since I purchased it, I got it for including seat selection, including baggage, seat selection on both flights, I got it for $581. $581 Canadian, including seat selection. So seat selection is like $100. So yeah, I got the seats I wanted on both flights. I fly to China, then I get on I fly from China, and from China I fly to Canada, and that'll be fun. Then when I get in Vancouver, I'm going to take a bus from Vancouver to Calgary because I love riding through BC and looking out the window. Papa John. Oh my goodness, thank you, Papa. Papa John, I've been silently watching you since you started the channel. I envy every time you load up and fly out of Canada. So do I. All right.
Thank you, Papa Dad.
Yeah, you can. Oh, you can't answer. You can answer in here, babe. I'm gonna reply to Papa John.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait. I'm doing the...
Nam 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 dum dum dum. And where is it? Where is it? I'm blind. I'm old and blind. Here we go. Okay. Thank you, Papa John. Appreciate it. That'll get Asley some more bricks, some more mortar.
Appreciate so much.
I want to get Asley a little patch of land with a house on it, and she doesn't want a big house. She just wants a little house, a little lot with room for a garden. It's the cost would be around $1 million peso to build this, and I have plans to make that happen. And any donations that you guys make is greatly appreciated. And if you can't make a donation, don't feel no pressure. Okay, don't do that. Don't freak out. Just click the like button.
Click the like button, please.
Every time we release a video, click a like button and just leave any comment. Just comments that says, here's your comment. It doesn't matter. That itself will expand the channel. Get more eyes on the channel. You are doing a great service. Just click the like button. If you can't do anything else, don't want to, just click the like button and leave a little comment in our videos. And it makes our video go back out. The algorithm sees people's interest and expands the viewership. And that's how we build the channel. And that's how we get Asley her little plot of land and her little house. So when I, and die, she has something to be in. She doesn't have to worry about the cost of living in it anymore. She'll own it. And when she passes away, she can give it to her son or to her grandkids or her nephews or somebody. So that's the big plan for that. That's what I'm doing here. Yes, smash the like button. Smash that like button. I think around the day you fly back to Canada, I'll make a decision on going back to the Philippines in May or not. The reason I don't leave yet is because I expect war to start. Okay. Your cost of flight right now, I checked this last night. You cannot get cheap flights now until you wait till June to buy the ticket. So if you fly in May, it's going to hurt you bad. I would stay in Canada until, I would not pull the trigger until August. Let the US get this crap out of their system and just give it another 6 months and then look at airfares. Cheapflights.ca is where I go to get my tickets, and they're very good. Cheapflights.ca. Or you can go to Google Flights, and it will also show you the airfares on a calendar. Which day is the cheapest? It's literally, the whole month of flights are there, and it shows under each day which one is the cheapest flight for that day, and you can click on it and check them out. And then you can select that flight and get your tickets. Google Flights. It's a beautiful thing, man. I want a lassie. A lassie? A dog? I don't have a hype button. Yeah, there's a thing that's out on YouTube now called the hype button. And it's like putting a little jet fuel in a channel's tank, and it gets it some views. The hype button is not yet available in the Philippines. So stations or channels that are based in the Philippines cannot yet utilize the hype button, so we don't get one. So there, to compete, we really need the people to hit the like button and leave comment. We don't have a hype button yet. Maybe one day it'll suddenly show up, but we don't have one yet. It's not allowed here yet. Has not been implemented. The hype button is not available in the Philippines on our channel because it's not allowed in the Philippines yet. The people that live here don't get on their channel get to utilize it. It's not there yet. It's not released here. Yeah, it's just not available. Let's try some of Asley's cooking.
Yummy.
Tasty little things, man. Oh, they're so addictive. They're addictive. They're addictive.
Bruce like this. and he likes banana smoothies. Oh, thank you. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. What's this?
Tomorrow, wise, tomorrow is near. Tomorrow is near,
Tomorrow is
$10.
near. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Really
Wow.
appreciate. Thank
You guys
all
are,
guys.
you guys are
Thank you,
something else today.
everyone.
I have to respond.
You're also kind to us. We love you too, guys.
Thank you
Promise.
for donating to Asley's home. Send. Where's send? Send. Yeah. Thank you very much. Tomorrow is near. Thank you.
Tomorrow is near.
Thank you. What did you guys think of the video from the trip to Taal? Taal. Did you guys see the trip to Taal? That video? I released it a few days ago. It hasn't done very well. It got lots of responses, lots of likes, and lots of comments, but for some reason the algorithm didn't pick it up and run with it. I thought it would, but like most trip videos that I do, the algorithm just doesn't like me doing trips. The algorithm likes me hanging around the house here and talking to people about stuff Philippines, but it doesn't like me doing trip videos, and I don't know why it doesn't.
That doesn't look real.
What?
DJ Griffith said that place doesn't look real.
Oh, yeah, it's real, man. It's real. Like, I panned as slow as I could and tried to keep it steady and failed a couple of times because I'm 63, but I panned it really slow. That lake, it looks like from up there, it looks like it's 60 miles wide and 60 miles deep, and there was a lot of smoke or something in the air, and it was not the best view, but standing there on the deck, I was just like putting my mouth back together because it was just, even with the limitations that a cell phone can give you on the view, you couldn't help, like I watch it on the big screen TV and I see this slow pan of this, and it's obviously this magnificent sight. You can only imagine what it must look like in reality if you're standing there. You know, the birds are flying below you. There's a swarm of swallows flying below, and the green foliage spreading out like a carpet that goes out for miles down to the lake shore. And then the crazy ride down to the lake. Like the trike guy we got, we paid him 600 pesos for the afternoon. And we fed him lunch, and I gave him a small bonus when we parted. But man, that guy drives like a lunatic to get us down there. He's driving. And we're in the back of the jeepney, and the jeepney has tires the tires were bald on the back. They were literally bald, and they're rolling across the marbly surface of this hot road. It was like, ooh.
Iloko said, I got dizzy on the trike ride so fast. Really, like when it's going down to the lake side, I was really dizzy because of the road. What do you call the road is so curvy.
I started losing my stomach. My stomach started going, whoa.
And so I said, I feel dizzy already. And then the driver, drive slowly because I really feel dizzy. My stomach, I feel bad already. I said, I feel dizzy already.
Yeah.
And it's because of the road. It's carved, carved. But how do you say that? Carved.
Yep, badly curved. That road,
Yeah, like very close. It's not like it's really close like that. And then another curve, and then another curve, and oh my god!
there's so many flowers planted too. You see these guys that are growing flowers on the curves. And I'm like, is that where people shot out and somebody started putting flowers on the curb where they, took off and went,
That's
off the
course.
road. And then they thought, hey, wait a minute, somebody's planting flowers here. Maybe they'll grow here. We can sell them. So many people have gone off that road. I'm sure hundreds.
They're selling the flowers and some fruit trees like calamansi. It's
Yeah, I would like to get married on that deck where we were. That would be lovely, but I don't know if Starbucks probably would allow that and arrange it, but it would be extremely pricey. It's a real place. And when I got down to the bottom, we went down to town and went into the town at the bottom, and that was nice too. It was like something out of the 1970s down there. Yeah, somehow I haven't seen Sick Grandpa on the live yet.
oh yeah. I
Well, I don't know what the deal is with him anyway. I don't know, it's like I said in the video, I hope that's not a display for people who didn't make it. I think the jeepney is just a display piece in the middle of the flower bed, that's all. I hope. Yeah, I hope. I don't know either. But it's at the bottom of the hill, so. I didn't see any signs or anything on the road signifying that people had died here or something. There was just the signs that said dangerous curve ahead. Places where it had washed out in the past was there. But there was no signage that indicated a memorial for people that died here or something. Nothing like that. I didn't see that. I must admit, I'm a little bit surprised that I didn't, but if this was a hill in Canada somewhere, there'd be little white crosses out everywhere, right, in Canada or the US. That is so good, thank you, babe. It's the best food in the world. That Asley makes it. I told her she should open a little restaurant, and she doesn't want to. When I get back to Canada, yeah, I'll probably do live. I'm not sure where yet. I'm not sure where. I could probably do a live in the backyard where I spend my summers. The couple that rent me the basement at their house. I could probably do a live there, no problem. We were talking, me and Asley, about doing a split screen live, one here, one there, I don't know. We'll see. It's certainly doable, but I don't know.
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. But I will be doing lives. You know, maybe not every week, maybe once a month, but I will be doing lives, and I will be dropping more videos while I'm there. I will be doing that.
Try do some videos from work.
Yeah. Well, I can do videos from work. I did do a video from work last year. And I showed us dumping the bin out and stuff like that. But maybe I'll do little short discussion videos in the truck while I'm sitting and have nothing better to do, and then I'll stitch them together and make a talk video that way from the truck. Once a week, something like that. Scotsman's Hill. A motorcycle vlog I can do. I'll have to buy a camera, chest cam for riding though.
Is it chest cam, or you just have to put your cell phone on your bike, the front of your bike?
Well, yes and no. The cell phone vibrates because the motorcycle is vibration.
Yeah.
So I have to wear the camera. And I don't know if a cell phone camera, if I can get a holder to hang it right here, if that would be convenient, because it'd be kind of clumsy to work. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure something out. I don't want to spend a lot of money on it though. Like if I start going out and buying hero cams and stuff like that, and mounts and hooks and wires and gadgets and stuff, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg for all that stuff. So I don't want to do that. I want to save the money to come back here. But I'll do what I can do.
What about, I saw some people when they're doing jogging, they have their phone here.
I guess on their shoulder while they're jogging?
Here? Yeah, they have phone here. There's a phone holder here. So maybe we can get that from Lazada.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Find something like that. I've got this little guy, which will fly, and it like you can there's a control on it. You can push a button and it lifts off the ground and it floats and it stays pointed at you, filming you. And as you move, it moves. So as I'm walking and talking, it's backing up and I'm recording, right? So I could use this. But it only goes about 20 kilometers an hour. So on the motorbike, it won't keep up.
Also, how can you hold your phone when you're driving? You have to control that.
I would just ask it to follow me. It'll follow me.
Oh, wow.
You put it in follow mode, it will identify your face and it will actually follow you. You can walk through the forest, it'll follow you. You can walk through the forest towards it and it will face you and videotape. As you walk towards it, it will back up. It does a lot of different things without needing a remote control. So there's these settings on it that you can push. I don't know if you can see them. There's little settings. Anyway, you push this little button 5 times, boop, 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 and it's in mode 5. And it'll go up and do a 360 looking down at you. So you're down below doing this in the forest or something, and then it'll land back in front of you. Stuff like that. A Neo. They're inexpensive and they're a lot of fun and they're highly hard to damage. So like if you want to get your kid a cool toy, they're like, you know, I don't know how much they are now, but mine was $350. $350, I think, with the remote control and everything. Nope, I saw no monkeys. See something about getting married. Who's getting married? I didn't know, I'm getting married anytime soon.
You can invite us.
Did you see all those small monkeys in the tall area? We didn't see any. Yeah, I would probably need a GoPro, Bruce. I don't want to invest in that. Another Sunday night live. Nice. Enjoyed the Tagaytay vlog. The beautiful place. Philippine Dreams Bohol. Thank you. It really, that view shocked me.
I was so...
It was like seeing the Grand Canyon for the first time. Just full stop. Shocking. Shocking. Yeah, the Neo 2 is quicker, and it's a lot more fun, apparently, for sport flying. That's that. That's gone. Yeah, the Neo 2, I was looking at it, but I don't really need it that much. I don't use it very much, so I'm probably not going to bother. Like, I had buyer's remorse when I bought this one. Big time. Because I found that I get it. I mean, where we live in the afternoon, it's always windy. I can't use it. If I don't fly before 10 a.m., I don't fly all day. So it's kind of hopeless, useless here for me. Yeah, I was buzzing it around. Partially that was the kids. The kids were there and they were amazed by this thing. So it was buzzing around, doing circles over Asley and then up and around and back, and yeah, it was pretty whacked out. I admit I could have slowed down a little bit. Yeah. Lala Blazamor, La Pala. How do you say
La
it?
palabra es amor. La palabra es amor.
Well, I'm going to call you Brazamor. Brazamor 79.
Amor.
The best view you can get on your TV is if you remember to set in the settings, you set, when you go to YouTube, make sure you don't go with automatic. Go with setting it to 4K. 2160p, I think they call it, on YouTube. So set it up, the highest video you can get. I think it's 2160p, yeah. And the clarity and the you see every little thing. It's beautiful, beautiful shot. I'm like, oh, that's gonna look good, I think. Ideas for us seniors. Well, I hardly use the damn thing. You guys know more about it than I do, I bet. Yeah. To use the drone, you can use a thing on your phone, you download a controller, and you just use your screen, and you move your thumbs to control it. But it's very glitchy that way, and its distance is limited to about 100 meters. Not even 100 meters, maybe 50 meters, 150 feet. The distance to the Bluetooth on your phone, or the internet distance on your phone, represents the distance you can use your drone without a controller. But even without the phone, the drone, if you download the instructions from the big web, it'll explain what each setting on the drone itself will do. You can't really make them out. Just below the gray eyepiece, I don't know if you can, it doesn't focus, I think that's too close, but you see little marks there? And those little marks If you push the button down here, like once gets you into mode 1, twice gets you into mode 2, 3 times gets you into mode 3, and there's 6 modes. There's follow you, fly in front of you, it'll fly up and do a 360 around you and come back and land. There's one where it'll spiral up above you. There's another one where it'll fly out about 100 feet, maybe 50 feet, maybe 50 feet. It'll fly out and then it'll come back to you. Things like that it will do on its own without a remote control, but it's limited in what it can do. I haven't played with it that much. I once time I took it into the woods and had it flying while I was talking, just as an experiment, and this group of women came out, and they were going the other way, and there's like 3 or 4 of them. And I'm walking, and this thing is floating in the air as I'm talking to it, and they're like looking at me like I'm nuts. I've never seen anything like that. Looking at me like I'm totally nuts. So I haven't used it very much. I don't use it much at all, really. I really don't around here. And we take it with us on some trips, but wherever we go, it's windy. You know, it's just. And the day we were at the Starbucks, it was not too bad, the wind. I could have used it, but the smell. Oh, they're having problems there with the plumbing right now. It's just a temporary thing, but they're having problems with the plumbing right now. So if you're inside the building, everything is fine. There's no smell. But as you go out onto the observation deck, whoo, there's an aroma. So I did not want to stand out there in that smell for 15 minutes flying the drone. So I just got the pan shot and said, wow. And then we got our butts back inside where we could breathe. It was pretty smelly out there. That one, you can handle that one, baby. Papa John asking the power outages.
Actually, since you were here, how many times we had power?
In this place?
Yeah.
In 2.5 years?
Yeah, only 1 or 2?
Yeah, twice.
I guess it depends on the area.
Yeah, we have, here, we have like a 99% uprate. The internet never goes down, the power never goes off.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that happens. It's as reliable as it is in Calgary for us. But there are places in the Philippines where they have brownouts all the time.
There are some. What place are you?
Yeah, Papa John.
Oh, yeah. In some places, so you have to check on that if you want to reside in a place. Then check first the status of the lights or the electric power.
There's it. Learn something about drones. Robert Bone, much appreciated. Yeah, if you're bored, like you want something to do that's fun, get yourself a secondhand Neo 1. That doesn't have too much battle scars on it from flying into things. Find a Neo with the remote. You take your telephone, your cell phone, and you just plug it into the remote, and it clicks onto the remote and the remote holds the phone. Your phone becomes your monitor. And there's a 4K camera on the drone, and the drone, you use the remote for it to take off. And that is, something you'll figure out as you go along. You read the instructions and you'll get it. It's not hard to do. And the drone will lift off something like 5 feet off the ground and hang there waiting for you to tell it what to do. And then you have your old 2 toggles like when you were a kid playing games on your TV. And you just fly it up and down and left and right and you can film or take photographs with a button on the remote. Just go click with a button on the remote and it'll start the video, stop the video, take photographs for you while you're flying. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but have to learn it.
Your phone's dying.
It's okay.
Let's see. Yeah, power outages don't happen much. They don't happen much. They don't happen much. No, right now it's dry season is starting up. I'm anticipating that there is a chance for power outages. It will start now because it gets hotter and the demands on the power system, the grid go up because people running the AC more. And yeah, our last power bill was, well, let's see, last month our power was 1,143. Very low.
No,
Yeah, 1,143.
700.
Not last month, 1,143.
This month.
Yeah, this month is 1,700. So because we use in the AC in the bedroom a lot more because the days are now, the last 2 weeks have been hot. Hot, baby. And you have the AC sometimes going in the afternoon, we'll go in there and we'll hunker down for a nap around 2 p.m. because the heat is just too much. And we'll hunker down for a nap around 2 p.m. and we will go in there and turn on the AC and lock up the room, close the windows, and have a cooling nap for an hour or two. Ashley usually gets up before me, as normally. And then she comes and prods me eventually, get me out of bed. And then at night we have the AC started, and at some point in the evening, when it cools down sufficiently outside, we shut off the AC and open the window and let the flow-through winds do the cooling after that. Taught into running small business there, livestock feed, purified water, beer stand. A beer stand. Not here. Not yet. I thought I could probably get away with photography. I've got a Nikon D4. I've got a couple of really good lenses for it. I could do some portrait photography or organized engagement photos or something like that, couples photos, or a single person wants some nice pictures for themselves, I could do that. I will not make a lot of money at it, but I could do that. Where we are, we've also thought about the idea of when I go back to Canada, because what I do for a living is I take trash from stores and it goes to the dump and it gets dumped at the dump. And that's what I do. And we have a couple of accounts that are from donation centers. I will not say who, but they donate, people go there and make donations, and most of the donations go out into the trash because the shoes are too worn or there's something broken on the item that they're donating, or it is not morally, they're not going to sell reload clips for a weapon or something, and they throw a lot of stuff out. And I was thinking, what I'll do is when I go there and I go to the dump and I dump it and it pours out onto the ground, I usually get out of the truck and I walk around and I eyeball it and see if there's any small items that I might want to grab. And I'll show you one that I grabbed and brought here for Asli because I saw it. No, it's okay. Somebody threw this out. Brand new, unmarked, untouched, thrown out. And I don't know if you can read it, it's probably backwards to you. Yeah, it is backwards. But imagine if, the mirror, it's a notebook, that's all it is, it's a little notepad book. But I mean, if you went to a store to buy this, Kohl's or something, it would cost you like $9.99 or some ridiculous thing. People throw this stuff away all the time. And that's just an example. And I grabbed it and I brought it home with me because it would fit on the bike and I could take it easily, and that's fine. But if I could bring a bunch of stuff back home every day, I could send boxes of stuff back here, and then clothing and stuff. I'm thinking clothing, sneakers, things like that. You can get a lot into a box, and then I will send the boxes back here. They'll arrive here. Then Asley can bring out the clothing, give it a wash, and she wants to put out a stand outside of our house selling clothing to the local people. So there's that, just a little bit. It's a little thing, but I mean, you can get so much good stuff coming back here, to bring back here. Just send what do they call it? A Balkala, how do you say box?
Balikbayan box.
Balikbayan box. So I want to send back like 2 or 3 Balikbayan boxes full of clothes, and then she can start her little clothing store. And the cost is shipping is there.
Store.
Yeah, little small store.
Yeah.
But the cost of shipping is there, but there is some profitability potential in it because you can get so much clothing into a box.
Andre read it right. If you work really hard and are kind, amazing things will happen. Yeah, that's true. That's perfectly correct.
Yeah, Asley loves that
Very
little book.
good. It's very good in reading that way.
Yep, she likes that book. Very handy for her too, scribbling in there and doing work. If you work really hard and kind, yes.
I want to do some cooking here, like making some snacks, but they have a store here in
Yeah.
our front. They have a mart, so I can't do anything about selling.
Not this
food.
close, no. See, there's a lady who works in a store, and she has a property just next here. And because she works at the store, they allow her to bring in foods. Like she makes big batches of dishes, and then she sells them while she's at work at the store. And the lady who owns the store is fine with that. It's fine. I don't know what arrangement they have. I don't know anything about it, but she's permitted. But the problem is if everybody does that, then,
The owner is the one.
Oh, I thought it was the lady here. That's Crystal?
It's
Oh.
Crystal mom.
Okay, Crystal's mom sells stuff at the store. Food.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They woke up like 5 o'clock in the morning and they start the store and the cooking.
How much does it cost to send a box of clothing? A Balikbayan box? I think it's around $100.
150, I guess.
Yeah, the weight is not an issue, but there's a strict restriction on the dimensions, depending on the dimensions. But there are some Filipino places in Calgary that can get it done on the cheap. It goes on a boat, not a plane, so it takes 6 weeks to get here. But yeah, there's Philippine shipping companies in Calgary that can get you all set up. But I heard it was around $100, depending on the dimensions of the box and stuff like that. How much a parcel costs to ship? Say 10 pounds or so. Ooh, I sent simple paperwork back to Canada the fastest possible way. It took 3 days, 3 or 4 days to get there, and that was fast. And it cost me $125. I sent Asley a package this big, and it was registered mail, so serious security on it, so it wouldn't disappear. This cost me $100 to
100
send.
something, yeah.
A package this size was
Very
$100.
lightweight, very lightweight.
Yeah, and it was like 1 or 2 ounces. It was nothing. So, yeah, shipping here is obscenely expensive. You got to send a bunch at once. Sending a small package here is just mind-blowingly expensive. $135 for a box, but it goes to Elchem 06 deep into the province. Yeah. Yeah, the box of clothing then, modern, Chris, it would probably be around $135 for a 24-18 box. Weight doesn't seem to be a problem because it's not air travel, it's going on a boat. So weight isn't usually a real contributing factor, but dimensions is. Oh, Well, we don't have a PO box. Ashley, that's the thing here.
Yeah.
Shipping things here is a different world. It's like a different world. Oh, golly, this is such a long one. Up until the 1980s or 90s, they really didn't have a correct mail service, a proper mail service. There would be a guy in your neighborhood that would send like to your barangay, this package would come. And the guy that worked for the delivery company for the barangay knew everybody in the barangay, basically. They knew where they were, or they knew
Postman.
close to where they were. And so they would go to your neighborhood within the barangay and start asking people where you live. It was that was it. So there was no address on the house or nothing, you know. Where does this person live? And they would tell them, oh yeah, he's over there, other side of the bridge on the fourth house, beside the chicken place. You can't miss it. And that's how we would make the delivery. And they've improved it since then, but it was like that for a while.
We have house number. In the 80s, we have house number.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't organized like it is in the West End.
Yeah, because, PO box, usually offices are using that, not for like private, like, or family, something like that. It's like, if you have business, if you have company, they use PO box. But if you're residents, you use number, or if your building is new, you don't have number yet, then yeah, the neighbors they will just ask some residents with this number closer, where is this house?
Yeah. So we have a proper address here now.
Yeah, number of the house and
Yeah.
location.
It's-
But no PO box.
Yeah, no. It's 202 1103
Oh, you memorized it.
202 1103 air postal code 4000 barangay is San Antonio 1. It's yeah.
I didn't
Don't
memorize
bother
that.
guys.
I didn't.
We could hold up a sign, you know, but it's just no, it's not easy to get things here. It's so expensive anyway. It's cheaper to buy anything here, really. The Smoothie Queen. Ooh,
Oh,
Smoothie Queen. Yeah, instead of Dairy Queen, Smoothie Queen.
ice
Ashley
cream.
says I could sell my spaghetti for top dollar too, but
Yeah.
I gotta make a spaghetti house. You know, the crazy Canadian spaghetti house
And smoothies
and Smoothie Queen.
and fries. I have a tasty potato fries.
Yeah,
Right.
she does. They're as good as McDonald's fries for sure. Make sure to tape it up real good. I buy the cheapest rolls of clear tape, basically laminate it from the top and bottom, then strap the sides and all corners with duct tape. Yeah, because it's going to get beat to hell. Make sure that box is wood with a steel frame inside. They will sell you a box at LBC in Canada, stuff like that. Like they'll sell you a crate. It is obscenely expensive, and in some cases, after I pay full postage from, they manage somehow to add massive made-up expenses and fabricated custom expenses. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing, the trick is this. If you send anything from Australia or Canada or whatever to the Philippines, you must send it with a Philippine name as the sender and a Philippine name as the receiver, and then it's much less likely to get messed with on the trip. If you have a name like Bob Smith as the receiver and Charles Buckingham as the shipper, well, they're going to wonder what's in that box. Some unscrupulous people do exist, and they'll see that name, and it's like a red flag holding up a money flag. Well, looky here. So yeah, use a Philippine name for shipping and Philippine name for receiving, and is much less likely to have an intrusion problem with your packages. That one I learned, not the hard way, thankfully, but I picked that one up online. Some bad stories. Like, and don't ship your motorcycle or your car. Especially, like, there was a guy, Chris told me this story. He's on here. He told me the story about this guy who sent a motorcycle, and when he finally got it back from the brokers, which took like 3 months after it arrived, and once they finally went through all the red tape to get it released and he got it back, and he opened the crate, and it was crated in a lumber steel, like a wooden crate with a steel frame and all that. This Harley Davidson, right? Well, there was a whole bunch of the bike that was missing. So yeah, it happens. Don't send expensive items if you could avoid it. We love potatoes and fries, hummus lav. Yeah, you gotta have taters, man. Steak and taters, steak and taters, steak and taters, steak and taters, steak and taters. Okay. Thank you both for sharing your life with us. Papa John, the channel keeps me centered with my eye on the prize for retirement and leaving Canada. Thank you for this. Oh, no problem, Papa John. It can be done. I'm going to suggest that if you want to meet somebody, try to do it before you come here. There's a lot of debate about that. If you're not interested in finding a person to live with, that's not your concern, you just want to come here and sit down and read a book, it's fine. Or write a book, it's perfectly all right. When you come here, just, be smart. Don't be worried. Even in a place like Manila, it is extremely unlikely you're going to get robbed or anything. No serious problems. Nothing. There's not a big deal with pickpockets or anything like it. They make it out. Some YouTubers make up these horrific stories about how dangerous it is in the Philippines and all this nonsense because people click on that and make them money. They'll say anything. Even some YouTube vloggers that I see commonly, they're saying that, I'm personally being targeted or some nonsense like this. It doesn't happen. If you're in a quiet neighborhood like we are, and you mind your P's and Q's and keep your nose clean, they're not going to mind you being here at all, and nobody's going to bother you, and there'd be no threats. There'd be nothing like that. Just be a good guy, a nice guy. Buy a new net for the basketball court on occasion. Do things, minor things to help out around the place. It's $5 for a net to put on the basketball hoop. Things like that. People will like you here because you contribute in your own way to the village, and they will like you. Anyway, that's all of that. I talk too much. Let's see. My wife won't like that. Won't like what? Oh. Well, if you have one, I suggest you bring her along. She'll really be pissed off if you don't. Modern day drifter, LOL, yeah. Oh, Raleigh, what do we got there? Well, 145, okay. You guys have to talk to Asli for a few minutes. I'm going to go out for 5 minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom for 5 minutes. So let you guys chat with Asli. You're going to the bathroom. This is your time to shine. Asli has some things she wants to share with you. Okay, I'll be right back.
I don't have anything. Hello everyone. So I'm alone here again. Come back soon, sir. So I have a joke. That's the only I can share with you, and I hope, I'm not sure if you heard about this joke, but I hope not yet. So where is that? Okay, but I'm not sure if you already heard about this. The question, the joke is Google male or female? What do you think? Okay, the question is Google male or female? What's favorite recipe? You mean Nelson? Oh, well, for me, I like his spaghetti, and actually, Nelson likes everything I cook for him. So when I asked him, "Do you have any in your mind what you want to eat for today?" And he said, "Just cook what's in your mind." So he likes everything I cook. He doesn't have any favorite. He likes everything. I prepared for him. Oh, hi, Robert Bone. How we met? Actually, we already talked about how we met, but yes, of course, we'll tell you. We'll tell again. I will tell you again. So we met on a dating site. Um, how? So okay, I went to dating site and I was browsing one night and I saw his profile. I'm actually the one who, because I'm looking for someone, so I'm the one who's searching. And then I saw his profile, and I like what's his message in his profile. I like his message, and then I wrote him a short message about maybe two or maybe three sentences, and that was before bed. Before bed, and then in the morning, I look up my dating site to see if I have a reply message from him, and it was, yeah, of course I'm excited to see if I have a message from him, and I was yeah, I was what? Sorry. So yes, I got a message from him, and I'm very, of course, excited and read it. So there we exchange our communication that day in that dating site. Welcome here. And yeah, we talked there, and then the next day we decided to give our personal contact,
Info,
right?
yeah.
And we talk again.
Well,
What else? You continue, maybe.
I don't even know what the question is.
How did we meet?
Oh. I put up an ad on
Papa Jen asked.
on an Asian dating site. I will give you the name because I don't want you guys to go to these rippy-offy third-rate sites. There's one good one that is not expensive, and it is free to set up a account. You know, put up your pictures, give a brief description of yourself, what you're looking for in your life, and things like that. And your height, your weight, your hair color, eye color, blah 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 blah. Anyway, it's free.
How we met? Excuse me.
Yeah,
How we met?
I will.
Okay.
Just a sec. And I did it with this website. This is how I met her. It's called AsianDating.com. Okay, AsianDating.com. Now, you still have to use your head, but that's where I met Asli. Asli actually picked me out. She sent the first message. And I was talking to Asli, and I was talking to a couple of other girls at the same time. And one of the girls turned out to be nuttier than a fruitcake. One of the girls turned out to be looking for money. Because I said, what did she want in her life? And she said, gold and money. Gold and money is what she said. And where did she work? She worked in a massage parlor. So she was out. Asli was the winner out of those three easily. And then here I am 3 years later, no problems at all, no complaints. So that's how we met online. And personally, I think it's better to meet online and know someone before you come than to come here, meet somebody, move in with them, get to know them as you do in Canada, and then end up having drama while you're living with them, while you're in a strange country where you don't know the legal system, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I think it's better to parse out people before you're living with them. So maybe online is a better solution if you are looking towards having a partner to retire with. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And what do you have to say about it? Go ahead. Go ahead. Give them your two bits. It wasn't my experience, you had. So. What's your favorite recipe? Who, me or Asli?
My favorite is your spaghetti, and I told him that you like everything I cook. You don't have favorite.
No. Anything she puts in front of me is delicious. I have no issues. No. I can't say, I would like this or I would like that, because when it lands in front of me, I don't know what the name of it is. I just love it and I eat it and I can be picky at times, like I don't like boiled meats, only fried. Oh, yeah, I like fried beef. I wouldn't want boiled beef. Yeah, no, fried. Prefer raw veggies instead of cooked. Yeah, me too. Asli wonders why I don't ever, like she'll make a sauce and I don't dip into it with the vegetables and I just eat it raw. And she's like, huh, don't you want to give it any flavor? And I say, it has enough flavor.
It's like very plain. But this time he's learning. I'm trying to make some sauce for him. Like he likes to eat lumpiang Shanghai without sauce. He like plain, that's simple. But I'm not very simple when it comes to food. So I make a sauce. I told him, okay, just try this.
And I like the sauce.
Yeah. Then
Usually.
he doesn't like a soup. Like he will eat on a plate dried food. So I eat like when I prepared for myself sometimes different from him. Like I prepared fried fish and vegetables with soup, and then I gave him a little soup for him to taste, and he likes it. And now every time I make a soup for me, I gave him, and he likes it. So he's learning.
Yeah, most of the time I do. When you're new though, and you really have a Western palate, it can be a little difficult to adapt. The flavors are good, and it doesn't taste like Chinese food. It's not like that. It's like a Spanish dish with a little bit of sweetness to it. That's how some of the sauces are here. There are some sweet and sour, but you'll find most of the stuff here is usually on the sweet side. So you kind of adapt to that a little bit. And I truly had no issue with the food she served me. It was good. It was all good. And I've had friends come over. Bruce came and visited me twice, and he ate like a demon while he was here. He loves the food. I remember the first time he sat down and Ashley served him a dish, and then I knew it was good. And Bruce looked at it and said, "Okay," and he tried it, and it just started gobbling it up, and it was gone pretty fast. So yeah, he loved the food too. So it is good food. The flavor is different, but it is good. So. Do you speak Visaya or Tagalog? I speak almost entirely English. The 3 years I've been here, I haven't been able to absorb shit. I'm terrible at learning languages. I'm terrible. Visayan? No. Tagalog, I a little bit, but I have to remember the phrases. I cannot naturally assimilate them. I literally have to put each phrase in a different box and reach for it when I answer somebody or something. It's hard for me to remember. I need immersion to be forced to do it. That's what I need. I need immersion to learn languages. Like I have to land somewhere where they only speak Tagalog. No English. And I would learn it pretty fast. I would, because I would have to. So my mind would adapt. But when I have the option, and half the time people around me are all speaking English anyway, it's just I don't feel the intensity to need to learn it, so I don't. Old man problems. Yeah.
If you ask me, I speak only Tagalog and English. I can speak other dialects. It's hard.
Minestrone.
Huh?
I don't have minestrone. I had a minestrone, but I think I ate it. Let's see.
Favorite Mexican food?
Mexican food, tacos, basically tacos. For me.
Oh, I like burritos. That's Mexican food, right?
Yeah.
Burritos.
Taco has a hard shell and burrito has a soft shell. Very
Burritos
much.
with something inside.
Yeah.
A rolled.
Vegetable and beef, meat, some sort
Yeah.
of meat. Soup, yeah, I don't mind the soup. It's okay. I don't mind it. It tastes good. Is it true the meat tastes different from those in the West? I have not bought a steak yet. I have the hamburger that I use to make my spaghetti, identical flavor. Identical flavor. And I brought some of this over with me. Good old Montreal steak sauce. And I put a little bit of that in the spaghetti sauce when I'm making my spaghetti, and it gives it that nice Canadian flavor. I have not tried the steaks yet, but I can tell you that steak here is around $10 a pound, or no, $10 a kilogram. It's about $10 a kilo when I priced it out the last time I looked. For cuts of steak, the same looking, exactly the same thing you would buy at the Safeway. It looks the same, it's packaged the same, the size is the same. About $10 a kilogram, like $5 a pound for steak, 5 or 10 depending on the cut, which cut. But I compared the price of these cuts to the Canadian equivalent using AI, using Gemini, just to get the answer quickly. And wow, it's like a fifth as much to eat steak as it is in Canada. 1/5 the cost here as compared to Canada. There's not a big demand for beef here. Most people here are pork, chicken, and fish. There's not a lot of red meat being consumed here. Only wealthy people are eating it. But even with that being the case, you would think the price would be more elevated, and it's not. It's very inexpensive here.
Johnny Cruising Places, welcome to our live. He's from Canada. He met a Filipino in Canada, and he said his country in the past spoke Spanish. Your friend can confirm this. Yeah, that's true. Because when my brother was in college, they have subject of Spanish.
Yeah.
And then when I in college, they removed the Spanish. Thank goodness. But I like Spanish. It's nice to say their language.
Yeah, Nova said she speaks Visaya. She is Nova is from further south, in the Visayan chain of islands. So she speaks from the dialect that her location there was Visaya. So that's what she speaks. She does speak Tagalog and a little English. She's like triple. She can speak 3 languages.
Not me.
But not entirely fluently. Like English especially is a bit broken for her, but she gets along. She can do it, you know.
Yeah.
Very clever. I'm a chicken guy, so I have a bit of money. Yeah, was fed beef as a kid, to now I want the opposite. Yeah, I love steak when I'm in Canada because when I go to work, I work 12 hours a day. It's a physically demanding job, and it's mentally draining because you're driving a heavy truck in traffic all day. And when you're out of the truck, it's physical. Excuse me. So when I get home, I want calories big time for supper. So when I get home, like I'll have a steak, potatoes, chicken, or not steak, potatoes, and chicken, steak, potatoes, and corn or peas, and I'll have a nice big plate of this, and I'll gobble it 3,000 calories easy. And I need it. By golly, I want that food when I get home. So yeah, I love steak in Canada, but every second day I'll have steak.
Okay.
$60 a kilo for steak in Canada? Oh my God. That is crazy.
16.
$60 a kilo. 6 times 4 is 2,400 pesos per kilo.
Wow.
And here it's 450, I think 450 about per kilo. Or is it per pound? I'd have to look. I have a photograph of a price on steak and on ground beef, and I'll share that on my next video, and I'll explain it then. But it's like a fifth of what it costs in Canada.
That's in SNR price.
Yeah, S&R. S&R, S&R is a supermarket chain here. It's just like Costco. In actual fact, it is Costco, because the only Canadian whiskey that they sell in there is Kirkland brand whiskey. So when I saw Kirkland brand, I went, this is Costco. This is an arm of Costco, S&R. It is. If they're selling Kirkland alcohol, it is Costco. So yeah, it exists here. You buy your membership is $700, 700 pesos for 6 months. The membership fee
700 pesos for 6 months. So
for 6 months.
1,400 for 1 year.
Yeah. So it's the same situation as Costco in Canada. You buy a membership, you go in and shop your heart out. They have great selection of alcoholic stuff in there, even U.S. alcohol. There's a lot of Jim Beam and stuff like that in there. There's a whole ton of wines available. A lot of different liqueurs are available in there. It's better. They have a better selection than most liquor places I've been to in Canada. Most liquor stores in Canada are basic. But the S&R, fantastic selection. Just not a lot of Canadian, only Kirkland whiskey. But Canadian, I thought I would find Crown, or Canadian Club, or some basic common. No, none. And I asked the person, why was there no Canadian whiskey here? And they look around, and we don't find any. It's just, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know either. Like, why not? It's good whiskey. I heard pickleball is popular there. Do you two play pickleball? No, Tom Smith. No, we do not play pickleball, but we do play basketball, and we play Badminton. When it's not windy, we play badminton. This year's been windy, so we haven't touched badminton this year. Strip loin, that price for strip loin at Superstore. Yeah, I can beat that easily. No problem. Well, I might want to stay in the Philippines, or I'd already be buying my tickets for next year. But up to you. Hopefully it drops back to normal, like the egg price for, yeah, it will. It'll return to normal quickly because industry and economies throughout the world, it'll become a political hot potato. And they'll be sitting on them to get the price for fuel normalized because it affects everything else, and everything else is profit or loss to the big guys with money, and they don't like to lose money. So it'll be fixed first thing. I'm not concerned. Next October, I'm pretty sure prices for flights will be coming back down. I mean, I could order a flight right now for June and be back here for $550 in June. So I don't think they're anticipating it's going to last that long or get that bad if they're dropping prices in June all the way back down to $550. So they're taking a big risk there if they're wrong. So I have to assume they know something. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Let's see. Every third day, Denny's. Well, yeah, I can't afford Denny's every third day. Bruce, this time, I'll be lucky if I can go to Denny's once a week and maybe once every 2 weeks. Because, man, I got credit cards I have to take care of when I get back there. Ouch, ouch. Like, we went on that family trip, and it was financial Armageddon. That was expensive. But yeah, I've got more credit card debt to deal with when I get back there that I've been carrying through the year here, just paying the interest on. And I have to take care of that. I had to buy the tickets to fly back there on the credit cards, of course. A few things. So I'll have to take care of it when I get back there. I may sell my bike at the end of the year and not go back next year, except to fill out the paperwork for my pension. If I cannot do it online, I'll see about that. That's still up in the air. But I hope this is my last trip to Canada for work, because I'll be 64 next February, and I would rather just stay here at that point if I can. 12-hour days when you're in your 60s, man, it keeps you fit, but it kills you. Hunt, I haven't bought beef in years. I'm missing beef, though. Well, Papa, you can get it at the store. You go to S&R. Oh, you're in Canada. Yeah, the prices. I found that if you go into the what's it called? Oh, it's in Forest Lawn. You go to the, I can see it. I cannot remember the name of the superstore. On the corner of 17th Avenue and 52nd Street Southeast in Calgary. I can't remember the name of it. It's one of the Safeway competitors. Like, whatever you do not buy your steak at Co-op. It's just too expensive there. But if you go to Safeway or No Frills or something like that, you can probably get steak. Still get steak. 2 steaks for $16. They're not going to be great cuts, but prepared properly and carefully, they'll be fine. You can get them there pretty cheap. Well, that was when I was there last time, but I mean, they've probably gone up by now. God. Sobeys, thank you. Thank you, Modern Day. Yeah, I meant Sobeys. Yeah. Anyway, we are at 2 hours and 11 minutes here. We should wrap this and get on with our day, get things going. I'm going to get started on that video and maybe release it in the next couple of days. Sorry. And get that done. So, if you guys have any more questions you want to ask Asli about anything, or ask me about anything, or whatever, now's the time. Shoot, baby, shoot.
Feel free.
Yeah, Sobeys. Thanks, Bruce.
Sobeys.
That Sobeys is the cheapest place in Calgary to get a decent steak. The Sobeys on 52nd Street Southeast and 17th Avenue. They sell steak and they're cheap because the people in that neighborhood, they don't have a lot of money to throw away on steak. And they have a decent selection in there too. They do. So, you know, if you need some steak on the cheap and you're passing through that part of town, pop into the Sobeys on 52nd Street. I think you'd be surprised at the cost of steak in there. There's a lot of cheap cuts of beef in there.
Adios, amigos. Chris. Good night. Have a good sleep.
Robert Bone, forklift operator, last 13 and a half years. That'll pound the hell out of you. I called it quits in September at 62. You're lucky you could. A lot of guys, they'll be driving that forklift until they're 73 because their wives can't stop spending money, can't stop buying things, or they got a gambling debt they have to pay off or something, or the house, a college fund, some commitment financially that keeps you at work until you're 70. I would never want to get caught in that trap. And then you die. You know, and can you imagine the regret you're going to have staying at work until you're 70 to pay some bill? And you're laying in the hospital bed on oxygen, the bill's still not paid off, and now you're going to, you know, you're going to pass away. And the realization, that must hit a person like a freight train. You know, I wouldn't want to be in that situation. I wouldn't even want to take a chance on being in that situation ever. But anyway, I guess that's it. We're going to shut her down. You guys can go to bed and we can get on with our day. It's probably like a 9 p.m. there now, maybe 11 p.m. if you're over in Toronto or on the East Coast. And we're going to say good evening and we're going to get on with our thing.
Yes, and thank you very much to all of you.
Neck and
Everyone.
back pain. Yep. Be careful with that.
Neck and back
Yeah,
pain.
Robert Bone, you know, go and get a good chiropractor and go in there once every couple of weeks and get gently stretched. That's what, you know, fixed me up when I had problems. I had to go twice, but it helped. Okay, God bless
God
you
bless
as well.
you too, as well, yeah.
Okay, Nova, you have a great day wherever you are. Bye, Nova. Time to cook for lunch.
Thanks for coming here.
Okay, we're gonna go. We'll talk to you guys in a week.
Thank you so much. Appreciate so much for coming here.
Yes.
See you next week.
Appreciate that like button and the donations today very much. Thank you very much. We're gonna put that money to good work or good use and get that house up. Okay, talk to you next week.
We love you all, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
To click and click. Good night, sleep.